They say a father's love is unconditional. But what if he's not really your father? This is the story of a man who knew the truth from the beginning and chose to love me anyway. Not out of obligation, not out of guilt, but because some bonds don't need blood. Growing up, my dad wasn't like other dads. He didn't have the same laugh as me, didn't share my eyes or my skin tone, but he showed up to every recital, every school meeting, every heartbreak. My mum used to say, "You got lucky with him." I thought she meant he was a good man. Now I know. She meant I was a secret he chose to love. I used to wonder why he never talked about my birth, why there were no baby photos of him holding me. I thought maybe he just didn't like remembering the past. But the truth was darker and kinder. At 14, I noticed the tension. My cousin joked that I looked nothing like my dad. I laughed, but his face didn't. I asked my mum that night. She paused, then smiled too widely. "Don't listen to that. You're your father's daughter." But the seed was planted. I started looking at old photos. Dates didn't line up. One day, I found a document in the attic hospital paperwork. Father's name left blank. I stared at it for hours, not crying, just unraveling. At 17, I confronted my mum. I was shaking. She wasn't. She sat me down and said, "Yes, he's not your biological father, but he's the one who stayed." I asked why they never told me. She said, "Because he asked me not to. He didn't want me to feel different. Didn't want me to question his love." She handed me a letter he had written the day I was born. "I know she is not mine, but she is now, and forever," I cried. Because suddenly, everything made sense. I thought I'd be angry, that I'd confront him. Instead, I just watched him more closely. Every gesture, every glance, and I saw the truth hidden in plain sight. His love was louder than DNA. One night, while he was fixing the sink, I said, "Thank you for everything." He looked up, confused, then just nodded. He knew what I meant. We never said it, not out loud. But from that day on, something shifted. Our silence became our shared language. He passed away when I was 22, sudden, quiet, just like him. At the funeral, my mum gave me a box. Inside every card I'd ever made him, every photo, every school award, and another letter being, "Your dad was the greatest honor of my life. I didn't give you my name to be remembered. I gave you my love so you'd never forget who you are." Some people spend their lives chasing truth. I spent mine held by it even when I didn't know it. He wasn't my father by blood, but he was my dad, by choice, by heart, and by every quiet act of love. Have you ever been loved by someone who didn't have to love you? Share your story in the comments. Because sometimes chosen love is the most powerful of all.